Hi viewers, today I will be covering the basics of email writing for the freshers who enter into the corporate fresh and struggle to email. This session will help them to write an email effectively at first attempt. I will be covering the following contents in the upcoming slides. Like I will be going through who is a sender, what he has to do before sending the email, and who are the different types of recipients that we will be having, what salutations can use, and what the email bodies should consist of, and how can you keep your email signature, and what are the different attachment types that are available. Sender is the one who drops the email. If you are dropping the email, you are the sender, and if your colleague is dropping, he is the sender, and he will decide like which mode of communication is best. Either it is a Zooms or Teams meet, either it is a normal phone call if voice call discussion is sufficient, or in office presentation if in person meeting is most effective, either a chat, either an email. And in the email communication, recipients can take some time and respond to your email, and receivers or the recipients are three types when you are writing an email. So those who need to give an action to you in as a reply, are those people who need to know what is happening. Okay, so those people you will be keeping in CC, and there are other people whom we will be keeping in BCC. Sometimes when you are drafting an email and you don't want to let the recipients know each other, and also when they will reply, they will be replying to you only, but when you are keeping in two and when you are keeping in CC, they can reply to all, and they will be able to look at who is in two and who is in CC. And when you are drafting an email, you should never keep your subject line empty, and keep your subject line short, up to 6 words, and never use auto suggested subject lines that when you are attaching an email, attaching an image in the your Gmail, generally it gives default name or the default subject to your email. So remove that and keep the proper subject which gives details or the information about the image or the attachment that you are keeping, and ensure that subject also highlights the email body, like what the email body is going to talk about. And whenever it is required, if you want to gather some attention from of the recipient, then you can use the words urgent and emergency or attention, so that you will gain the most attention from the recipient to reply you back early or prioritize over the others. And like after you write your subject, then you will be coming to your salutation. Then here if you are writing to a new person, you will be writing dear, and you will be writing their name. But if you are writing to someone whom you already know and with whom you already have some discussion, then to them you will be writing hi or hello, and then you will be writing their name. But if you are writing to a entire team, like where like more than two members or three members are present, then you will be writing hi everyone or hi team. And after that you can keep hope you are doing well, or if you are writing on Monday, then you can write hope you had a great weekend. And you can also start with, like if you're not do after that you can also start with I am reaching out for if you are need any help, so you can mention that help. And if you are following up about something that was happened between uh, you both, then you can write I am following up about that previous activity that you can mention. Otherwise, you can also send an thanks email that for the response or for the help that you have received. And also you can also appreciate for the great work they did previous to this email. After the salutation you will be coming to the email body. So when you are writing the email body, you should know the, like, what is the relationship between you and the recipient. Like if the recipient is new to you and you are new to the recipient, then you can start introducing yourself. Like you can write your designation, and you can write the project that you are working on. And but if you both already know each other, then that is a redundant information. You simply don't write about anything about that. Then you can start with the current situation or the current progress or the current state, that you can keep up to 2 to 3 sentences. And after that, what is the reply that you are expecting from the recipient, so that you can request. Like the way you can write it would be like, please let me know whether you agree or not. Okay, otherwise please let me know whether you will approve or not, or please let me know if you need any additional information, or please let me know if you need any additional help. And also write like by when you require that reply. Okay, so you have to keep the time. And you also, if you are working with someone with some other time zone away from you, then you can also include the time zone, so that it will be clear to the recipient by when they have to respond to you. And if you are want to get response in a proper format, they can you can also include that format as part of your email body or as an attachment, so that they will be entering the information in the format that you wanted. And you also give a reason why they need to give the reply to you, so that they will be, they need not to come back and ask you once again why their response is important to you. And if you are like a new joinee, then you can also ask your senior, like, please let me know the next steps. So this will make your email body complete, and it will have, the next action that you are expecting from the recipient. And by the time you are expecting, it is very clear for the recipient to respond to you back. And different attachments or the different information that you can keep into the email, or like you can keep an image. And if you are keeping an image, refer below image or refer above image, like based on how you are writing. And it indicates that like what that image implies, you can mention. And if you are writing a graph, so you can also write from the above graph or something, whatever the graph says, that you can conclude, provide a conclusion statement about the graph or a summarized statement about the graph. And if you are inviting for a meeting, you can keep provide a link to the meeting. And you can also provide, if that meeting is also going to happen physically for some of the people, then you can also include location of the meeting as well. And if you are including a live document where multiple people can edit simultaneously, then you can provide a hyperlink to that document, so that everyone will be able to access it and edit it. And before you send the email, you ensure like you are providing access to the all the people who are in the email, so that they need not to come reply again and to you to give them the access. And attach the documents if they are needed. And you can also include a survey form, so that they will respond to you by filling out that survey. You have completed your email body, then you can mention, like if you are not canked previously, then you can cank based on the, if there is a need to cank. And mostly used canks and records. Like if you think like that situation doesn't require canks, then you can simply write records. and you can start including your signature body like a name, title, organization, location, contact email or the phone number, and hyperlinks to your social media profiles. If they wanted, they can click on the social media hyperlinks, and they can look at know about you more information. And before you click on the send icon, what you ensure is you review the email for any grammatical errors, or whether the right verbiage is used or not, and whether the sufficient information added or not, and whether all the recipient emails were added or not, and whether the clear reply that you are expecting is defined or not, and the time is also defined or not. If you are sending a meeting invite, whether all the pre-read information per game to come prepared for the meeting is attached or not, and whether meeting link and necessary permissions for the attendee is given or not, and the meeting time and zone is defined or not, and permission to access any files given or not. So this information once you review, and then you can click on send. With that we will conclude basics of email writing. If you have any queries, you can add in the comment section below, and if you want me to cover any specific topics, you can also comment in the below section. And thank you for watching, and thank you for your time.